Hello, we're back with one pack chill challenge, and today we are going to work with, tell me what? Cats and dogs. I love this world. It's going to be real fun working with that, and let's hope to have a bit of a higher, okay? So start and stop. 65. Well, that's not a lot, but it's not very small either. So yeah, we can do something with that. Okay, so I'll see you in the game. Hello, we are now in Brindleton Bay, one of my favorite cities. And we are building our little house here using cats and dogs today. So it's going to be a cute little house. We had 64 tiles to work with. I used 63 of them. So I was using my budget, but I still kept it in there. So there's one spare, but I will not be using it since it's no meaning putting a one tile entryway or something like that, because it would just look awful. So yeah, we went with 63 tiles, and this is the shape of the house. So there are some bay windows, because that's something I think about when I think cats and dogs and the sort of style the houses have in Brindleton Bay. And also because you can use those bay window couches, and that is what we're going to do when we get inside. So we have one bay window in the front and one bay window in the back, and we have some large windows in the bay windows, so it's nice and bright in there, and lots of natural light coming in through the windows, so that's good. Trying to fiddle a bit with the roof to make it look good, and as you can see, it doesn't stop at the same point, so I was figuring why not pull the eaves down and make it a little bit more roofy, or what to say. So yeah, that's what I went with, because I liked it better when the eaves were down. And there's quite a strange little bump out on the side, and I went with the roof on the other way, and that is going to be the bedroom. So I wanted the roof to face the other way, because then I could get some, or at least one window in the front as well, so that you could have some, you could see if someone comes to visit you, you will have a nice view out. This is quite a secluded little lot that I've used, so it's very much in the back of it's in the top of Brindleton Bay, so it has like mountains and so in the back, and then you have the beach on one hand, and you have to walk through this tunnel to get to this lot, so it's quite secluded. So you could live here without seeing many people for a long time, I would guess. I don't think people come and visit here just by accident. I think they would be heading your way if they come this way. I tried these little things because they're from the Cats and Dogs pack, and I don't know what they're supposed to be really, but yeah, you should put them on the roof, but it didn't look good, so I opted out. We have quite a good size lot, so since the house isn't that big, I didn't want to make the garden too big either, so I didn't use the whole lot, so I will be putting in some trees and so on to try to make it fit in better with the surroundings. And I couldn't put any tiles down in the back since we've used all, so I used terrain paint to make a little space where you could have your grill and your table and so on. And now I'm just marking out where I want to have some bushes and plants and so on. So there will be a lot of things growing around the house. And that's where we're at now. We're putting in those trees to make the lot seem a bit smaller and the nature, bring the nature a bit more near the house. And since it's autumn in game, some of the plants and bushes are not very leafy, if we say so. So yeah, it would probably look a bit better in summertime, but it is as it is. So it's autumn, so let's just roll with it and do the best we can. So there will be a lot of green or brownish green right now, but yeah, it's still very organized and well taken care of, this little patch of growing things. So yeah, in the front I wanted some kind of water thingamabob, so I went for this little, I actually think it's maybe looks a bit too new for the house, but I think it's something that has been brought in at a later time. So, and the house is older, and then they wanted this kind of fountain thing as a little statement piece in the front yard. So they bought it and installed it at a later time. And we also have a little bird bath in the back where you could sit on the bench and watch the bird come and have some water to drink. And a little picnic table in the back where you could eat your grilled stuff, and just a little place to sit down and have a chat with a friend, or maybe drink a cup of tea or something like that in the evening. I went for some outdoor lighting, and I don't know if I liked that little lamp post at the beginning of the path. But I thought it needed something, because it's such a long way between the tunnel and where the lot starts. So you would need some kind of guiding to show you where to walk when you enter the tunnel. So yeah, it's there now. And we are heading on inside. And Cats and Dogs came with a lot of wallpaper that has like siding, so there's wood sidings, and I went for the wood sidings both in the big room that is going to be both the living room and the dining room and the kitchen. And I went for another one in the bedroom, but the siding there is a bit lower than in the living kitchen area room. Went for a bit of a more darker wood swatch and a bit older looking cabinets in the kitchen, because I thought that fit the vibe a bit better, and some older appliances as well. And it might be a bit strange, because the door to the bathroom is in the kitchen, and people might think that's strange, and I could agree. It is a bit strange to have your door to the bathroom in the kitchen, but that's the only way I could fit it. So yeah, that's just how it is. And you saw me put in one of these bay window couches, the stony looking one. You're probably supposed to have that outside, but I was thinking it could be like a wood sort of table, and there are flowers in the back, so yeah, it's probably supposed to be outside, but we just put some cozy little pillows in there that you could have behind your back, and it's fine. It works fine. I think it's really cute. And cluttering up the kitchen a bit before we head on into the living room area of this place. So it's a very small entryway. We are going to hang up some well, there's this shelf for leashes and so on, and I will find it a bit later, so it will be in the entryway, but not at this point. So just a little place to hang off your clothes and put off your shoes, and a little alarm. You do not want those burglars breaking in, so that's a good thing. And here comes the other couch. This one looks a bit more fluffy. It has some kind of soft cushioning on it, so you won't get an aching bum when you sit there. And just a little TV area with some cute armchairs. There's not much else in there because it doesn't fit very much more. So we will of course have a little rug so you don't get cold feet at night. And these pictures that came with cats and dogs might be one of my favorite pictures in the game, so those are really good actually. And here comes the little rug. So yeah, we're almost finished with the living room, and we are going to head to the bathroom before we do the bedroom. And it's just a simple blue and white bathroom because that fits the nautical theme that is a part of this pack. So that's what I went for in the bathroom, and it's quite simple. I really wanted to use this bathtub, but that meant I couldn't fit a shower in there. So there's no shower in this bathroom. So if you want to download the house from the gallery, my ID is HelenSimmar, and you want to change it into a shower instead, just go ahead and do that. I know it takes a lot of time to take a bath. It's much quicker to take a shower, so I prefer showers when I play in The Sims, so I usually just put showers in there, but come on, the bathtub is gorgeous from Cats and Dogs, so I had to use it. And we're in the bedroom. It's a quite tiny space, and don't mind the clock. It's not on the night timetable, it's up in the air. I won't see that until I take the screenshots, but it will be fixed if you download it. And here came that little shelf. I found it when I went to get a shelf to put some things on the night table, because I shrunk the night table because they are humongous. So I had to make them a bit smaller to fit in that little tiny space I had. And that makes other things not fit on the nightstands. So yeah, you can use a shelf to force them to stay at that height you want to. And we are almost finished here, just putting up some curtains and painting, and I had to maneuver them a bit to make them fit the windows. You can do that by just removing the window and then add it back. And the last thing we do is terrain paint the area so that it actually looks like the house is standing at this very spot. So yeah, I hope you liked the house and the build, and drop me a comment if you want to, and I hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye!